I started this early. We got like 25 minutes until Raw's over, but I'm gonna do it pretty early. We are gonna talk about Monday Night Raw tonight. We will talk about SmackDown. I'm not doing SmackDown review because I didn't have enough time. I was taking care of my family, taking care of my nephews, helping my sister move into a new home, and I was hanging out with my friends. So I had a lot of family issues this week, so couldn't do a SmackDown on Friday. But I will do it tonight. There wasn't that much on SmackDown last week, but I will go through a little bit on that will happen on the show, and then we'll talk about Monday Night Raw. As y'all know, SummerSlam's in August 3rd. Now this is what happened on SmackDown on Friday. That's NXT. Now we will talk about what happened on SmackDown, the build up going to SummerSlam, SummerSlam 2 weeks. We got until next Saturday. Now, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more. My video is sponsored by Solomon, Fightful, JD from New York, Just Allen, Post Wrestling. Make you guys enjoy my video. Now, we will talk about SmackDown. It's gonna be pretty quick. Then we'll talk about Raw. And then we're gonna talk about the news and rumors on Bobby Lashley, MVP. Could be leaving the company. It could be leaving the company as well. Now this is Tiffany Stratton teams up with Scene Queen for a music video. What? Oh wait. Wait, what? Alright, so the show opened up with Cody Rhodes coming out there addressing Solo from what happened last week. He also gets attacked by Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. I don't know why. Guess there's something to give him something to do. He gets an assist by Terrence Crawford. Is he that rapper? He gives him a steel chair and he beats up Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. And they set up a tag team match with Cody Rhodes versus A-Town Down Under. We found out it was Kevin Owens later that night. We had a face to face a promo with Nia Jax and Bayley. Nia Jax said Bayley doesn't stand a chance against her. Now they did talk about the fact that Nia Jax beat her when she was a baby face, when she was the hugger Bayley all those years ago. We had Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, a pretty decent match. I forgot who won this match. We had Bianca Belair and Chelsea Green. This match may win like how long? 3 minutes? I thought it was a tag team, but it was a 1-on-1. Bianca wins to beat Chelsea Green. Bianca and Jade are still a tag team. Don't know if they're gonna be when they're gonna be teaching them. My favorite part on SmackDown was this face to face. LA Knight and Logan Paul. They signed the contract. The match is now official. It'll be for the US Championship. This is the best feud on SmackDown right now. There's nothing else going on. SmackDown seems like an afterthought. SmackDown is garbage. The show is fucking boring. This show needs Roman Reigns. Everything else is just filler. They're filler matches. They're nothing important. There are only three things that are built on SmackDown: Nia Jax and Bayley for the Women's Championship, and Tiffany Stratton with teasing her casting, LA Knight and Logan Paul, and Cody Rhodes in the Bloodline. And even that can stale and boring. LA Knight and Logan Paul was really the only thing that was interesting on the show. In my opinion, was the best thing on SmackDown. And this is for the US title. The promo the promo back and forth have been great. The brawls have been great. LA Knight is mega over. We did get Bayley to destroy the Money Man briefcase. She stopped Tiffany from trying to cast in. We could see her cast in on SummerSlam, or maybe Nia Jax might stop her. I don't know. Now, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, they beat A-Town Down Under. Then they got attacked by the Bloodline. They destroyed Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. They put Cody Rhodes on the announce table. It's pretty much the same old shit. Rinse and repeat. They put Paul Heyman through the announce table. Last week they put Randy Orton through the announce table. Now they put Cody Rhodes through the announce table. It's the same old shit. Rinse and repeat. This show definitely needs Roman Reigns. Some people don't like Cody Rhodes' title reign. I don't like it. I think Cody Rhodes looks like an afterthought. When Roman Reigns comes back, Cody Rhodes may be the number 2 babyface on this show. Crowd doesn't like it. Some people think title reign not that good. I don't know when The Rock. I don't know if the Rock gonna come back. If Roman Reigns is coming back at SummerSlam, and then we tell the next chapter in the Bloodline story. But after SummerSlam, are we gonna get Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, or we can get someone else? Because who else on the show can Cody Rhodes wrestle? Seriously, who else? Because I literally don't know who. Now WWE are trying to do everything they can to make Solo a dominant threat, a challenger for Cody Rhodes. Bloodline been dominant. All that next week they have this gauntlet match to see who will face DIY for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Bloodline's in it. Jacob Fatu and Tonga Lower. They could win it and face DIY. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But okay. Now, that was it. That was all they had on SmackDown. SmackDown felt like an afterthought. It was less. Wasn't that much on the show. So yeah. Wait, what? Oh. Now this is Monday Night Raw. This is what we got on the show. Monday Night Raw was pretty good. It's a lot better than SmackDown. Cause we had crucial storyline, big matches. The show opened up with Damian Priest and Gunther getting into a huge melee, a huge brawl, which I thought was great. They had a great brawl. They went back and forth. This match is great. I can't wait for the match at some point. It can be great. I'm curious how they match gonna end. They're gonna end clean against the great finish. But this brawl was so great on the show. We did get Braun Breaker, Blue Light, Ilya Dragunov to become the number one contender. So of course Braun Breaker getting the IG title against Sami Zayn. Probably at SummerSlam, I think. I think Breaker will win the title. We still got the storyline with Rhea Ripley and Dory Dominic and Liv Morgan. Now this segment was about Dominic questioning Rhea about Jey Uso. They also attacked Jey Uso later tonight in the show. The White Sis saved her. We had a vignette about Nikki Cross. I love how it's slowly progressing with the White Sis. Every week, first it was Bo Dallas, then it was Eric Rowan, now with Nikki Cross. There was a vignette about Nikki Cross. How the White Sis saved her, but I thought it was a great vignette. It going slow with the White Sis. I think they're gonna show all the vignettes. Hopefully we find out who the other two are. I think it's Dexter Lumis and Joe Casey. It's pretty clear that I think they will show vignettes about them. And I can't wait to see that. Now the Wyatt Sis is still feuding with Chad Gable and the Creed Brothers. I think we will get Bo Dallas and Chad Gable pretty soon. Maybe at SummerSlam, maybe after SummerSlam, I don't know. Sonya Deville takes down Lyra Valkyria. This match was pretty short. How long is it? 5 minutes? Finn Balor catches a Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan together. Liv Morgan still trying to get Dominic. Still loving Dominic. We had the Final Testament. They conquered Xavier Woods, Otis, Akira Tozawa. Kofi Kingston is out with an injury, so Xavier Woods is helping him. The Final Testament won. Karen Cross had to look dominant for his group. After Final Testament won, that's when we saw Chad Gable and the Creed Brothers, and then we saw the Wyatt Six. We saw Bo Dallas hit Chad Gable and Sister Abigail, which I thought was great. Right here. Uncle Howdy twice. Chad gave her to Sister Abigail. Obviously, it's Bo Dallas. But I didn't want to know that. But it is Bo Dallas. The best thing on this show was Seth Rollins to effectively CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. As you guys know, we all knew this. We all predicted that Seth Rollins was going to be the referee for the Punk and McIntyre match. After what we saw at Money in the Bank, when CM Punk got involved and screwed over McIntyre and Rollins, and you saw how Rollins reacted. Now we all knew he could be the referee. It makes things interesting because Seth Rollins doesn't have a match at SummerSlam, and you can't leave him off the pay-per-view. He has to do something at SummerSlam. We all said, what is Seth going to do at SummerSlam? He couldn't be the referee in this match. Does he need to be? Does he need to be a referee? No, but it makes things interesting. It actually sets up Rollins and Punk down the line. First, we gotta do Rollins and McIntyre. It's a 3-match program, and once that feud's over, we can do Rollins and Punk probably down the line, maybe for Crown Jewels or something. But they had a very good brawl here. Punk is cleared. Hopefully, he stays healthy. I can't wait to see the match. That's one of the bigger matches. That's one of the bigger matches that we're looking forward to. We did get Sheamus drop Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed. It will probably be Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed tonight, but the match never took place. Sheamus came out, beat up Pete Dunne. He broke hit Bronson Reed. I don't know about like Sheamus' theme song. I don't know why they changed it. Sheamus' theme song actually sucked. It looked like garbage. That's the thing about WWE. That they have a hard time booking theme song. Their theme song for some of the wrestlers suck. But anyway, Dunne, they're gonna be feuding. Bronson Reed, he's involved in this. And then we did get Dirty Dominic proclaims he discussed for Liv Morgan, saying he hates her, saying it's her fault, he ruined my life. I have a feeling this is all a trap. This be a play for Rhea Ripley. Something's gonna happen in that match. Rhea and Liv Morgan, SummerSlam. Dominic gonna play a factor and he may be involved. I have a feeling that Rhea and Liv are gonna continue. It may continue after SummerSlam to something better. Oh, someone left a comment. Shane said they always change stuff, like all new one. Yeah, no, I know. They always do that. But yeah. Let's see. I also wanted to tell you guys about the now since I talked about Raw and I talked about Smackdown, these are the news and rumors. Hurt Business headed to AEW. Bobby Lashley and MVP quit WWE. They've been teasing it for a while. And fan quite racist.
reason an extension is not reached within the WWE. The latest that I read this morning on Monday was that WWE did indeed offer Bobby Lashley a new contract, but he was less than enthused with the offer that was made to him. Lashley has not been factored into WWE credit plans since the spring. He's wrestled 5 televised matches this year and 1 at WrestleMania in April. Though we haven't heard of specific aspirations to continue fighting as of late MMA, Fightful was told by those close to him that it isn't out of the realm of possibility, and that he told Fightful in the past, if the situation is right and presented itself, that he would entertain it again. Now, Dave Meltzer, in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, said this. Again, please take it with a grain of salt, because the old man's been more wrong than right this year, but I do think that this is important to the topic of discussion. I know that there is talk of them trying to get into AEW. It's one of those things where technically nobody can talk to them because I don't believe either's contract has expired, Bobby Lashley and MVP. But their contracts are going to expire, and they are at this point, as things stand right now, WWE is under the assumption that they are gone and that they are going to try to revamp the Hurt Business in AEW. I don't know if they'll use that name or not. I guess it depends on the ownership of the name. They may get Shelton Benjamin, who's also a free agent, who a lot of people backstage, from what I understand, have been pushing AEW to sign Shelton Benjamin and revamp the group in AEW. Whether this happens or not, it solely depends on Tony Khan. But it's definitely something that is under consideration. I don't think it's a done deal or anything like that, but it's something that is certainly alive. But as of right now, Bobby Lashley and MVP are both gone from the WWE when their contract expires, which is relatively soon, says Dave Meltzer. Keep that AEW thing in mind. MVP has been very vocal about the way he feels Triple H has run the company, and he is placing blame, a lot of the blame, on Triple H for not creatively getting the Hurt Business back to television the way that he wanted. Now, I look at this as a disgruntled Asian veteran that doesn't really fit into the narrative that WWE is going for nowadays. WWE is going more youthful. WWE is going more wrestling heavy. WWE is solely focusing on long-term stories. MVP and where he sits right now currently do not fit into the WWE machine. So I don't know why we automatically need to go to the race card, but that's what MVP has done. Now, I want to read just a little bit of history here for you guys, to give you guys the full context of what's going on here, because it's all very important to what I'm going to say after the stories that I read to you. WWE obviously dissolved the Hurt Business, or I should say Vince McMahon dissolved the Hurt Business. MVP was Bobby Lashley's manager. MVP established the Hurt Business as a faction with the additions of Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander on Raw. This was back in 2020. Bobby Lashley went on to win the United States Championship. Shelton and Cedric briefly went on to win the Raw Tag Team titles. But not long after Lashley captured the WWE title in 2021, he ejected both men from the group, proceeding with MVP as his manager through tease reunions that never lasted until the group split. With MVP then aligning with Omos. MVP recently reminisced over the group on Instagram, prompting some replies calling for them to reunite, asking where it all went wrong, and suggesting he continue the brand with Lashley in the Street Profits. To that particular idea, he replied, absolutely not. Elaborating elsewhere, if it ain't the original, it ain't with. Now, MVP also addressed the idea that Vince McMahon was the one who put the end to the Hurt Business, noting that Triple H could have reunited the group when he took over creative. He says, and I quote, and his son-in-law never put it back together. Adding that there were lackluster reunions in the years since, and you know who did that. Several other replies from MVP indicated that the idea was pitched to Triple H, but he rejected it, mentioning that he'd want Benjamin re-signed, but the current regime didn't want to go in that direction. MVP also suggested racial connotations were at play when it came to the Hurt Business being left on the scrap heap. One comment had pointed to the infamous promo exchange between Triple H and Booker T during the 2000s, where he said to his challenger that people like him don't get to be champion and are only there to make people like himself laugh. Whether or not that was flu all the time. Many took that promo to be racist and really put that on Triple H for the. Any questions, Liv Morgan says, that when I have anything, I'm thinking.
Alright, you know what? I might as well just skip ahead. Gonna have to skip some of this.
Gain sympathy points from the rest of the fucking moronic trolls. WWE, there's more interest in the product now. Sympathy and discussion and.
Now, Major Wolf for Rollins confirmed that, like I said, Rollins will be the referee in this match.
A lot of people have been speculating on what role Seth Rollins will.
WWE signed top tag teams. Now, we know Rollins ain't wrestling SummerSlam. Now, we all know he has a key role in the McIntyre and CM Punk match. WWE rumored to have signed one of the world's greatest tag teams. Tony Khan became rumors on AEW One Day United States Stadium show, and AEW management trying to fit Ring of Honor after fans and ownership call the company out for being lazy.
Be playing in the CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre to the slate. Small part of me that would have loved to see Okada built and presented in the Paul Levesque era. He would be a great addition to Raw or SmackDown, and I'd love to see them go up against Street Profits or the New Day. Or in their eyes, I don't want to speak for them. I think it would be easy to take the AEW deal because it would be familiar. But I also do think that even though WWE is probably going to match whatever AEW and Tony Khan offer, WWE would be looked at as a challenge for them. And I think at this point, just seeing how great they are, I think they would want the challenge. I think they are going to want to challenge themselves to see how they can operate in WWE after all these years never actually being there. So I would love to see how that works out for them, and I'm very excited to see what happens, man. The news is right now that they are headed there. Nothing is confirmed, and I will keep you guys posted right here on Off the Script. Tony Khan, let's keep with the AEW. Tony Khan, he addressed a report about AEW planning to run a United States stadium show. This was being reported earlier in the week, and then he actually spoke about this later this week. AEW has held a few stadium shows in its short existence, with a recent report noting that another one is on the horizon. AEW has held stadium shows in New York at Arthur Ashe Stadium, and obviously in the United Kingdom at Wembley Stadium. The London event was the highest attended event in AEW history when it was held in 2023, with just over 81,000 fans in attendance. The promotion for Dynamite and Collision will return to Arthur Ashe Stadium in September for AEW Grand Slam, which is a yearly thing for Dynamite in September. They will run London again next month on August 25th. It was reported by Fightful earlier this week that several people in the Dallas-Arlington area have stated that All Elite Wrestling is planning to bring a major scale event to the area in 2025. It was added that several sources teased that it could be a stadium show and be on par with AEW's biggest event, which we all know is All In. It was added that officials in the area could make an announcement about the show by the end of the year. We've done a lot of Ring of Honor pay-per-views in Texas. A lot of AEW's biggest TV episodes have been in Texas. But the one thing we've never brought is an AEW pay-per-view. And Lord knows there's a lot of demand for it. I think that would be a fascinating thing for us to try. End quote. Now, the report says AEW's biggest event.
Alright, you know what? Hold on. Just want to get back to Monday Night Raw. Hold on.
No one else.
So here's the SummerSlam card. Damian Priest, Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship. LA Knight and Logan Paul for the US Championship. Nia Jax and Bayley for the Women's Championship. Punk and Seth Rollins. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins as the referee. Cody Rhodes and Soulja Code for the WWE Championship. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. Hold on a second. How many matches was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 matches on SummerSlam. Okay, that's actually good. It's better than 5. So that's 7 matches on SummerSlam. And that's what SummerSlam should be good. 7 matches. So we got 7 matches on SummerSlam. We got the main Judgment Day against Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. Might as well skip this ahead. Oh, I might as well just skip it ahead, man. Hold on. Come on now, what's happening? Okay, come on. I see a lot of yeet out there. So next 2 weeks, what gonna be on Sci-Fi? That's a Monday Night War ended. So that's how Monday Night War ended. So after Sami Zayn and Jey Uso beat the Judgment Day, Braun Breaker speared them out of nowhere and won. And that's how Monday Night War ended tonight. Yeah, so well, Monday Night War is now over. Alright. See what else I can watch here. Any more of my YouTubers? Nah. CM Punk is cleared. While I'm being the referee, best for business. Oh yeah, I forgot I'll talk about this.
Houston, Texas. A lot of AEW's biggest TV episodes have been in Texas. But the one thing we've never brought is an AEW takeover. And Lord knows there's a lot of demand for it. I think that would be a fascinating thing for us to try. End quote. Now, the report says AEW's biggest 10,000 people. I don't look at it that way. 50,000 people conglomerated in one venue to watch pro wrestling. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. But who's to say they want to run AT&T Stadium? I think that would be a fucking fail mindset for them to go that high, shoot for the stars right away. Let's work our way up. There's another stadium in the Texas area where the Texas Rangers play called Globe Life Stadium that fits about 45,000 people. Why can't we run there? The stage set up and everything that they need to get the production side set. Probably looking at maybe, 40,000 people, 38,000 people, 40,000 people. I think that's a great way to bring all in, if you want to bring all into the United States. And then if you look at the Texas Rangers schedule, because the MLB released everybody's schedule for 2025, there's a nice little gap where we have Globe Life Stadium not really being occupied from August 15th all the way up until August 21st. That is the biggest show that they do all year in the Dallas, Texas. 2 weeks ago, and opted to go with Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. Now, I'm excited to see how this story plays out because this will not be the end of Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. I do think that Liv, if the match does take place, will retain the championship, and we will get this feud all the way to Bad Blood in October, on October 5th in Atlanta. Partially, the decision was made because Rhea Ripley said that she believed she would be ready to go by SummerSlam on Saturday, August 3rd at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. And Rhea Ripley has not been 100% cleared for physicality. Sources have stated that they expect that to change by the time we get to SummerSlam. She won't be getting physical until SummerSlam. Instead, they will work around the physicality, which we have seen in the last 2 weeks. I would have made that decision even if she was cleared. No physicality, no touching Liv Morgan, and no getting physical with any members of any party at all until SummerSlam. So that's the way it should be, and I would have done that even if she was cleared and ready to go. But I'm glad to see that match take place at SummerSlam because that is going to be one of the bigger stories that plays out and moves on to the next chapter at SummerSlam. Backstage news on why Braun Breaker didn't win the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. A lot of people were upset about this, and then a lot of people were made to look stupid on the Raw after Money in the Bank when Braun Breaker just became even more savage. In the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer reports that as of earlier this week, Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn is scheduled to take place at SummerSlam. It will not be a triple threat match with Ilya Dragunov. Meltzer wrote, it would be a surprise for them to beat Breaker twice in a row. So it at least would feel like Breaker is the favorite to win first, so that his title would be won on a higher profile show. End quote. Heading into the match, many people thought it was time for Braun Breaker to win the Intercontinental Championship. Since then, WWE's continued defeat and now included Ilya Dragunov, making fans think WWE may book a triple threat match at SummerSlam. Meltzer tends to think that this is going to be a one-on-one match. We definitely see a triple threat match. I'm not taking Meltzer's word as gospel here. Strong. I feel like they could make a triple threat match, have Braun Breaker pin Ilya Dragunov, and then have Sami Zayn lose the championship without actually being pinned while they give their obviously hot rookie the Intercontinental Championship like everybody expects. I wouldn't mind either way, to be quite honest. I would. I honestly feel like a lot of people are looking for Sami Zayn to get involved with the OG bloodline and take on this new renegade bloodline led by Solo Sikoa as Roman Reigns tries to get back the OG bloodline to battle alongside him. We may see that happen. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker one-on-one, I would be okay with Zayn dropping the title to Braun Breaker. Dragunov, I know a lot of people are going to be upset if he's thrown in there only to eat the pin. A lot of people are going to be spreading the narrative that he's buried. No, he's not. Triple H is not going to bury Dragunov. But I do think that we may be headed for a triple threat match after what we saw on Monday Night Raw. I do feel like with Breaker taking out both Zayn and Dragunov, that we're probably going to end up getting a triple threat match, because that match with Zayn and Dragunov was for the Intercontinental Championship, and Braun Breaker fucked all that up. So, Pierce may say, you know what, we're going to make this a triple threat match. You wanted to come back after I booted you out of the venue, and now you're going to have to beat two guys instead of one if you want that title that you so desperately want. So, I do think that is the way that they're going. But according to Meltzer, Day, at the Observer, he doesn't think they will beat Braun Breaker twice, and I do believe him in that aspect. Ring of Honor. Nobody watches Ring of Honor. Don't believe anybody out on social media who says they watch Ring of Honor. That person may be the only one that actually watches Ring of Honor. If you've been watching AEW and Tony Khan for models in WWE, it needs to be their developmental system. Ending with that, but I hope you enjoy.
All right. Now let me show you all this.
You could. My analysis of that segment. But anyways, did not care about this match. You know, it's Karrion Kross, and well, I'm very much over it. This will be a gold mine.
I decided to partner with Huron.
So I'm sure whatever he wants to do, if he still wants to take some bumps, there will be a place for him. Bobby Lashley, obviously the biggest name, tremendous athlete, well liked in the locker room, very nice person all around. I mean, I really can't say anything negative about him from any of my interactions with him personally, professionally, or watching him as just a fan. But I will say, I think that I don't know what else there really was to do with WWE for him. I know some people might think the Hurt Business had more life to it. Maybe it did. Maybe it could have. But beyond that, I think that he was so heavily relied on, and he did such a tremendous job during one of the darkest times in the empty arena era of the pandemic. It just feels like there's kind of nothing left really to do or see of Bobby Lashley in the WWE world. He's accomplished everything. So that's the biggest one. And again, if he's still to contribute in the ring somewhere, there are options with it.
Yeah, Jimmy, I agree.
Very great,
Very nicely indicated. So go to postwrestling.com for that, or sign up for free to our free tier at postwrestlingcafe.com.
Yeah, we throw you nuggets on the free tier.
Listening, but if you get there, that would be super. And you guys know what to do with everything else in terms of the subscribing and becoming all that good stuff. Super chats are also open. I will be answering all of them, and we will say hello to everybody in the chat right now. We are going to talk about a little bit of wrestling news too before we get into the Raw results for tonight, because there is some big news involving regarding Bobby Lashley and a few others in their contracts in WWE. Sounds like Bobby Lashley is probably gone from the company, and that really, really sucks. But might not necessarily be the last time we see Lashley either. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Then we'll run through Raw, and then we will preview what SummerSlam currently looks like. I don't think the card really looks that bad at all for Cleveland. I'm looking forward to the show coming to us in less than 2 weeks. Ready, ready, ready. Let's go over here to the chat and say hello to as many people as we can. Good to see JJ, Zane G, and Tatanani.
I'd like to prefer that. But guys, if you're here, leave a thumbs up. Get your super chats in, helper chats in. Our great moderator will be reading them for us. That is how you support us. You can also support us at FightfulSelect.com. We had some pretty big news this week. PWN had reported that a few names were off of the internal roster, Tamina, MVP, and Bobby Lashley. Fightful Select reported that Bobby Lashley's contract is up pretty soon. MVPs will be up as well. They are both planning on continuing to wrestle. Can't say the same for Tamina. We'll talk more about that momentarily. But in addition to that, just a wealth of other wrestling news over the last week. Just for $5 for anybody who goes, my God, who would want to pay for wrestling news? We had news on MXM. We had news on Sammy Guevara.
Navarro returning, Hikuleo signing with WWE, AEW Dallas, and I'll say this one for anybody that goes, yeah, but Tony Khan said not in the immediate future. Well, AEW's got their pay-per-views announced the rest of the 2024 year. I wouldn't call 2025 the immediate future. So keep your eye on that Dallas Austin Stadium show. We had news on Tubi being interested in getting a new wrestling show. MLW free agents, Ring of Honor, and some of the care that's going to be given to that. A lot of the WWE trademark news, some people that WWE is and isn't interested in, and of course, a whole lot of WWE backstage news, all that stuff. Now, I am going to address a super chat. Now, I'm not going to read it because it's not fair because MVP never outright claimed this, but somebody's asking what I think of MVP alluding to Triple H not giving care to the Hurt Business, and if there's any motivation behind that, racial motivation. It's something I'm looking into to see how people kind of feel about it, but there were an awful lot of people that felt like the Hurt Business should have had more put into it, both during the previous regime and the current regime. Denise, I know I've spoken an awful lot, but we did hear Tamina likely finished wrestling. She hasn't wrestled in over a year. She's off the internal roster page. There aren't creative plans for her. They expect her to stay in the family, so to speak. MVP is hitting the bricks. Still under contract as of now. That will be expiring. Bobby Lashley looks to be on his way out. What were your thoughts when you heard all this?
Well, my thoughts when I heard this was instantly, thus, I don't blame Bobby Lashley because I go back immediately to thinking about WrestleMania 39 and how he was trying to still get a WrestleMania match very last minute and nothing happened. And I had interviewed him that weekend and he had told me, he based on of his wording and just body language, I got the gist that, he was bummed that he wasn't going to have a WrestleMania match. And I remember he had spoken about how he really wanted to see the Hurt Business feud with the Bloodline and what an awesome thing that would be. And we never saw that. Then on top of that, you had this whole partnership with him and the Street Profits, and everyone's thinking, oh my gosh, this is something really cool. And nothing really came of that either. In fact, I feel like if anything, it kind of brought down his stock as well as the stock of the Street Profits. And so when they kind of basically quietly broke that up, it was like, okay, good. I'm kind of glad because that wasn't really going anywhere. And when you do think of the black presence over on WWE, you're not really seeing very much on Raw or SmackDown. So yeah, I can definitely see them being, maybe a little bit irritated that they're not seeing certain black wrestlers being pushed or get into certain positions. And so I can see that being a little bit of a frustration, and also see that as a, hey, I want to maybe go out someplace else, whether that be AEW or TNA. I want to go and show that, hey, the Hurt Business does have something to offer. Who knows? But it is a serious conversation to have because if people are unhappy, and of course they can't, we're just assuming here, but if it is what it is in terms of them feeling like there's not an opportunity for them because of their skin color, then that's a whole different story, right? That's a very serious topic. But of course, I don't know if that's ever going to come out, and if so, how can that be proven? Who the hell knows, right? So yeah, I just think that if Bobby Lashley stays with WWE, then that would mean that there would have to be some promises or some changes at least made where you at least see him on TV. Like, I don't even remember really anything he's been doing on the show as of late.
Now, there were a couple of situations that were really out of anybody's control. I know Bobby got hurt for a little bit in 2019. And of course, Bray Wyatt getting sick really derailed a lot of creative plans there. Then hurt a little bit earlier this year. But the Hurt Business absolutely should have had more put into it. Still, Lashley became a two-time WWE champion, two-time US champion, two-time Intercontinental champion, won the Andre, whatever that means at this point, and did form the Hurt Business in this 6-year run of WWE in his mid-40s.
And he doesn't even look like it, I should add.
No.
Or moves like it. Like, he still moves like, like he's not in his 40s.
And based on what we know, he's capable of the same things that he was capable of prior. There aren't a lot of things he can't do. He ages really well, not just
from a visual and physical perspective, but outside the ring or inside the ring as well. The MVP one, I'm like, okay, that's a little bit more of a hurdle. Obviously, like he says, he's not hung up his boots, but listen, there's a story out there of him knocking out Chris Jericho on the Jericho
Oh
Cruise.
yeah.
Jericho's got some pull in AEW. I don't know how that will affect anything or anybody, but it's definitely something that you have to weigh and consider and realize that it may play into him maybe or maybe not popping up somewhere. I want to see MVP do Bloodsport. I want to see Bobby Lashley do Bloodsport too, by the way. But I would love to see MVP do it because he's done a lot of highlights as well. Then the one that not anybody's talking about. And was she ever like great in the ring? No. The tag run with Nia was, she got the accolades and all that stuff, but matches weren't good. I know there was a match last year that was really, or not last year, it was late 2022 that didn't sit well with some officials, and he hasn't been used in a year and a half. That being said, one of the most universally liked and adored people backstage, Chelsea Green once told me a story about when she broke her wrist in her Smackdown match years ago. She's like, I would have shattered it if Tamina would have taken care of me, protected me, kept me out of the ring. Like, I know that to mother is a meme, but like it's true. That's how people were within the company, and she's not been backstage in a very long time. A lot of wrestlers that I've spoken with said they haven't really heard from her much. There are multiple
Wasn't she
reasons.
also the one that was hanging out with CM Punk when he went to the arena when he was still with AEW? He was there with Tamina.
Absolutely, but I think she had. I mean, my gosh, over a decade. Came in with the Usos, all that, and she will be connected to the company for years to come, just based on people that she's connected to in that regard. But you know what? She had a good long career. She made an awful lot of money. I need better.
Online reviews have immense power, but a single unfair one can damage your party.
The Morgan Break character, once he breaks dominant, CM Punk is officially cleared after all these fucking months. Thank God.
Should have done, I felt like, but instead they kind of started pivoting to maybe a Lashley and Bray Wyatt match, and then Wyatt, of course, had his issues, and that just stuck Lashley in the Andre Battle Royal, which he won on Friday, and just came out of WrestleMania and held the trophy and waved to the fans. I'm like, this is bullshit. This guy should have a match. He was doing meaningful stuff all the way up until WrestleMania, and now he's off the show. I couldn't believe that. Now, granted, some of that wasn't completely their fault because Bray Wyatt, had health problems, but he should not have been working with Bray Wyatt. He should have been working with Brock Lesnar, but Brock worked with Omos, and it was just a mess last year. So with Lashley, even though I don't have a lot of
Why did it matter for a few? We should have they better for me. We want it. But you shouldn't be working with Bray Wyatt.
I
That
also
wasn't
felt
right.
like there were some matches he should not have lost. Goldberg beat him, and what they did with the Hurt Business, I thought was largely a missed opportunity. I thought they could have ran with their dominance longer than they did, and I will always look back at the Hurt Business as a faction that I liked, but ultimately was disappointed in how it turned out because they didn't reach the potential that I thought they could reach. So Lashley, does not matter how old this man is, he is just a physical specimen. He's got gas in his tank. He's got a good look. It's not like, he can be considered a washed-up has-been by any means. I think if the Hurt Business were to return to WWE TV tomorrow, fans would be happy about that. So maybe they can go to AEW and maybe be a little bit more creatively fulfilled over there, especially if they have a little bit of say.
I'm not the big fan of Bobby Lashley, but I did think the Hurt Business was very dominant. Back in, the Hurt Business carried this show through the pandemic. Bobby Lashley won the U.S. champion, Cedric Challenge won the tag team champion, MVP was a great manager. They were doing great to build their dominance. And then Sheldon and Cedric lost. glad they got stabbed. They broke up.
But either way, I didn't like that alliance at all. And I thought they should have never broken them up to begin with. But we'll see. Bobby Lashley, I guess, is still under contract, so I don't think any negotiations could really realistically be happening right now with AEW. But his contract is allowed to expire, and he's a free agent. He'll probably get picked up by them, and we'll see him over there. That's my belief. Right? If that happens, that's good. I like it when people switch sides. It's fun. I don't care which side who's going where. Don't care. There's nothing to do with tribal or this or that or anything. I like it. It's healthy. Wrestling business, having competing promotions where contracts can come up and people can go get a fresh start somewhere else. That's what keeps the business moving in a successful way. We used to have that years ago. We're getting it again. I like it. The last thing in the world anything should be doing is getting pissed about any of the stuff. It's fun and I am a fan of it. So just like I enjoyed seeing Sean Spears, Ethan Page, come to NXT and Jake Cargill was hoping that they would make a jump to the main roster, then they would be Punk, it's
Losing that too.
I think Tiffany and Nia sort of foil one. I think LA Knight will win.
So the next three.
I got two. I think
Okay,
Liv
well, I've got
retains over Rhea. Cody retains over Sola. There's already 7 matches.
All the
I mean,
titles.
like, for everybody talking about, like, fewer matches, like, there's 7 set. Braun Breaker's winning that IC title. So I think 3.
I think
I see Braun Breaker, LA Knight, and Gunther. That's who I see.
I see all of those plus Bailey.
Well, Gunther cut a promo, and Damian Priest immediately came out, and they just got into it. Mel Donta says, "Would you rather Gunther go into Berlin as the champion or challenger?" I think he goes in as the concrete champion. That's what I would.
I think so too. That's the idea that I've already built up in my head, the scenario that I've built up.
But yeah, I mean, I think he should go in as a concrete champion. I love what they did here. He got really, really personal last week, and then Damian Priest said, "Nope, it's on site nonstop." And they fought, and then they fought through the commercial. Then backstage, they tried to get a word with Gunther, and Damian Priest attacked again. I loved how this worked. I'm a big fan of Peter Griffin versus the Chicken stories where 2 guys can't be separated. There's one I want one to go on for like months and months and months, and they try to keep them on separate shows. But I thought that this was very effective. I don't know what they're going to do next week. I thought that they really highlighted that Damian Priest was very pissed off about the things he had to say.
And they absolutely needed to do that. I love that he went out there and did not want to hear him talk anymore and just went into this brawl. This was my favorite Damian Priest moment as World Heavyweight Champion. Him just attacking freaking Gunther and them brawling, although I was so pissed when the brawl was just starting to get really good and they went to a commercial. I was so mad. I was like, "You're really doing this to me? You make me watch how many freaking wrestlers on this TV show, yet the second that there's a brawl, we go to a commercial break." I was so mad. But I was happy that they did continue the brawl in the back and there were some cool moments. Although I was irritated when they came and broke it up really fast because kind of part of me wanted them to go a little bit longer. Like, dude, there was just such good energy surrounding both of them because they were both so fired up and so angry, and they both felt like they legitimately wanted to kill each other. And so I was irritated that we went to a commercial break and they robbed me of having a couple of moments of that freaking brawl, and then they robbed me of some more moments when they brought out the securities and everybody to break them apart. I loved this segment. I thought it was really well done, even though I felt like I got robbed of some of these moments.
I see people acting like Berlin is like home territory for Gunther. Like, he was 8.5, like, Austria is 8.5 hours away from there. Like, Atlanta is 3 hours closer to me. And if, like, I went to Atlanta, you wouldn't be saying, like, the hometown boy.
Yeah, because even like San Francisco is like a 5-hour drive from Los Angeles, a 5-6 hour drive, depending on traffic, right? So I wouldn't be able to. So 8 hours would be like Portland. No, that would be northern. No, that would be whatever. It's between Portland and San Francisco, and that wouldn't be my hometown.
she get reps elsewhere. Stardom was where she went. She got very over there. People close to her claim that she is no longer under AEW contract. However, she had been in contact with Rock.
I actually forgot that showed that vignette. That was a great promo they cut on Damien Priest. Gunther the only one to bring prestige to the world heavyweight title. He does have a point there.
Security floods the ring, pull apart brawl type of thing. Go to commercial, we come back from commercial. They're still brawling in the backstage area, and Priest and Gunther are pretty much gone for the rest of the night. They literally brawl all the way out of the building. Now later on, we would get a big Gunther video package hyping up the match here that's kind of set up like a TED Talk type of thing, where he's just speaking in front of a big screen. It's illustrating a lot of history of Priest and himself. And he gives, a fair amount of props to Priest while calling him trash and strictly trash and all of that, but also acknowledges that, he has carried the belt honorably. So he did go out of his way at least to see that, or to say that, and having Priest stand up to him, like, you're not taking this belt off of me. Priest is a big guy, just like Gunther is. It's been kind of intriguing. I enjoyed the brawl, and I think I'm going to like this match way more than I thought I was going to if you asked me about this 4 weeks ago, or right after King of the Ring, when Gunther won. I don't know on paper how much I was really excited for this one, but now, in a very, very short amount of time, Gunther and Priest have both made me care. That's good. That's really good stuff. So, happy to see this one. I mean, I had Gunther picked the whole time. The moment he won King of the Ring, I'm like, well, there's your new World Heavyweight Champion. There's no way he's not going to win it at SummerSlam. But you got to remember, we have Bash Berlin coming up. Damian Priest has done a good job of making himself a credible champion, to where it should not be just a given that Gunther is going to win. We have a lot of other outside elements. There's a lot going on in Judgment Day right now. A lot of things that could play a factor. Also, Luke Kaiser, depending on how serious his injury was or is. They might be, not really saying his name much so he can show up and appear in this match or something. Something could happen. It keeps the belt on Damian Priest. It's very possible that they do the big change at Bash Berlin, where the match could potentially be the main event. I think either way, at Bash Berlin, you're going to get Gunther and Damian Priest. I think that's the match we're going to get there. But it's either going to be Gunther defending the World Heavyweight title against Priest, or something happens in this match, Priest survives, they do it again, and Gunther takes the title there. But I think since Solo Sikoa, I'm not expecting to win the title. I think Gunther probably will win the championship here, but he's probably only the third, maybe even fourth most. I'd probably say third most important match on the show. I still think you put Cody and Solo, just because that's the world title. You're likely to get a Roman Reigns appearance here. That's going to be your top match, followed by Punk and Drew. And then I'd probably put Gunther and Priest third, with Morgan and Ripley fourth. Is how I rank them in order of importance to me. So it's possible that the Bash Berlin thing happens. What do you guys think? Is Gunther shooting to win the title at SummerSlam, or are they going to stretch it out a couple more weeks?
That's the one that I felt that you could see. The second replay that they did, I felt like I couldn't really tell too much whether or not that was supposed to happen or not.
Incredible match. So, the one thing that
been so sick.
The Dragunov is going to be a guy for the next several years that's just going to push people in the ring. Because you got to keep up with him, and it's just like you said. I feel like he makes you keep up with him.
Yeah.
Like if you are at that 4, he's going to knock you up a couple times.
Yeah, and you better, or else you're just gonna look terrible.
Today, Night Raw Post Show for July 22nd, 2024. I'm your host, JD from New York, as always, coming to you live from the OTS Beer Garden. Thank you guys so very much for joining me on your Monday evenings, wherever you may be. Where tonight, Liv Morgan broke social media with 2 striking poses. And it's easy to rile up all of the sex addicts on social media. That's all she had to do. Coming out wearing shorts, and then lean to the left, lean to the right, and spin around. And people jumping over the moon for Liv Morgan, man. I see you guys with the tweet that I posted, man. The bookmarks on that tweet, man. You fucking savages out there, man. Nobody remembers anything else from Monday Night Raw but that. All joking aside, Monday Night Raw tonight was a very focused show. I enjoyed the continuing of the stories that they are pushing forward going into SummerSlam, with the biggest one finally fitting into the SummerSlam puzzle, and that is CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Finally made official. Seth Rollins is the special guest referee. We're going back in time. 1997 SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre is playing the role of The Undertaker. CM Punk is playing the role of Bret the Hitman Hart. And Seth Rollins is the special guest referee, signed, sealed, and delivered. He's playing the role of HBK. Shawn Michaels, and what I honestly think and have said for years is the greatest ending to a WWE Championship match, main event match in the history of the company. That match right there, man. The heat that emanated from that building in New Jersey on that night. They try and recreate anything close to that in Cleveland, and we're in something special going into SummerSlam. We are 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks away from SummerSlam, so that is finally made official.
We had Sami Zayn and Jey Uso teaming up tonight against the Tag Team Champions, non-title, in the main event. There were definite teases of an OG Bloodline reunion, one that may include Sami Zayn. And he's going to go to SummerSlam. He's going to lose the Intercontinental title. We now know who he will be defending the title against at SummerSlam. We found that out tonight as well. And after Sami drops the Intercontinental title, maybe this will be what he'll be occupying his time with in the latter part of this. A lot of people have been telling me they think that Sami Zayn could be a part of that whole Bloodline storyline in some way. I wasn't so sure about that, but after tonight, I think it's a definite possibility. This was another rock-solid edition of Raw. Tonight, definitely better than what we got on Smackdown last week, that's for sure. This is your Monday Night Raw review. It is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. I am the Solid Monster. You are here with me right now, and I am grateful for that. I thank you. Choosing me for your coverage. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button as well. Super chats are open. There is a brand new one. Actually, there's a few new ones, but there is a brand new one. Do you know that Joe Hendry believes in the Solid Monster? It's not the other way around. But there is a new super chat in there as well. If anybody is feeling bold and daring and is in the mood for some music, so you can find that down below. I also want to say thank you for getting the sound up back.
The other big match coming out of Monday Night Raw that got a lot of hype surrounding it now and a lot of energy going into it is Gunther versus Damian Priest for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. SummerSlam were already writing this one off. A lot of people were, including me, a lot of people were writing this off before we even got it and stated that this doesn't feel like a championship match worthy of SummerSlam. Mix that with Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa, and the top two championship matches at SummerSlam don't really fit the bill for the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. So it's nice to see WWE take Gunther and Damian Priest and step it up and move it up to the next level. I thought the opening of the show was hot. I thought the opening of the show really added to the intrigue of the match. It's actually something now that we see develop tonight that's going to get me thinking, man. Do we take the belt off of Damian Priest at SummerSlam? Is WWE thinking about maybe holding on to Damian Priest as champion and not crowning Gunther yet because everybody's expecting it? It's one of those situations where a lot of people are expecting it to happen. And WWE typically, when we get into these situations where you expect something to happen, WWE likes to throw a wrench into the proverbial gears.
Or like at the top of the food chain, and just like, so let's see, she lost to Sonya, they lost to Damage Control, she didn't win the ladder match, she didn't win a qualifier, she lost to Io Sky as well. It's definitely calmed down quite a bit. Any cause for concern on your behalf?
No, I'm not going to say cause for concern on my behalf just yet. Just yet. But if there's a starting line,
On their match tonight, nice and subtle. We got Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov in the opening match of Monday Night Raw. They tore the house down. You can see that WWE stock in both Dragunov and obviously Braun Breaker is incredibly high. And Braun Breaker, everybody said Braun Breaker was buried, coming out of Money in the Bank. I don't see what you guys are talking about, man. WWE made a lot of you look like fools. Some people, including myself, told you guys that you heard the enthusiasm. Slow down a little bit. Braun Breaker ain't going nowhere. He's not buried. I don't know why we're throwing that word around so loosely. Braun Breaker looks more like a savage now than he did going into Money in the Bank. So, Sami Zayn is on the precipice. It's on the cusp of losing that Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. Braun Breaker's looking very good going into SummerSlam. And Liv Morgan. How can we forget about Liv Morgan? She broke the internet tonight, man. Oh my goodness. Struck two poses. Everybody completely lost their minds. You guys go on social media and do a simple search of Liv Morgan, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Dominic Mysterio has a lot of trouble coming his way. What's going on with Dominic, man? But if there's one thing that I know, sometimes we can sniff out a bullshit artist very quickly. Dominic Mysterio, man, he made a public affirmation towards Rhea Ripley tonight that he is siding with Mommy, and he finally put to bed, finally, he does not want Liv Morgan, he does not like Liv Morgan, he downright hates Liv Morgan, and told Liv Morgan to fuck off because she ruined his life. This man sent Liv Morgan crying into the arms of another man. How could he? How could he, man? I'm sure Liv Morgan will find that she has a lot of people who want to take the place of Dominic Mysterio, man. It's not going to be that difficult for that woman to find anybody she wants. But can Dominic Mysterio be trusted? That's the question coming out of Monday Night tonight. Is Dominic Mysterio setting himself up to be a bullshit artist? Can Rhea Ripley trust him going into SummerSlam? And it's going to be a very interesting situation. I think we are on the verge of a massive turn here. I think Dominic Mysterio is going to do something very dastardly at SummerSlam. I think this was all a ploy. This was all part of the plan for Liv Morgan to take everything away from Rhea Ripley. But we will see what happens going into SummerSlam, and a lot of developments coming out of Monday Night Raw, we got Sheamus and Pete Dunne. They're continuing their feud. I mean, the Final Testament even had a very good tag team match with the Alpha Academy and Xavier Woods tonight, man. So Monday Night Raw from Green Bay, I thought was a solid show. They forwarded some stories. We're going into Monday Night Raw next week, which is the go-home show. We're all getting ready. We're all prepped for SummerSlam. Should be a fun next couple weeks, guys. And I appreciate you guys joining me.
Thought that was a very effective opening segment. Look, everyone, this is Samoa Bro, a Art King.
Our new intro for the team over at DBA Design.
They're like, you're getting beat by Selena. What's the matter? Fair point.
We stand with the Punk and Drew issue because whatever finish you do here does not matter who wins this match. It doesn't matter. Neither guy is going to be hurt or affected by the loss because Rollins is going to play a role in the finish. So So regardless of what you do, you just have to have Rollins involved in the finish. You could do, I mean, you don't want to do a complete rehash, a complete callback to 1997, but you could have something like that where, you know, Rollins gets spit at by Punk, and then Rollins goes to hit Punk with a chair, Punk ducks.
And nothing else. And that's where my problem lies, is just the fact that they haven't had them defend those titles or even had them in matches for non-title anything.
You got titles, use them, utilize the contention for them, make stakes out of it. Will says Selena had the power of the House of Black, that's why she worked the match. Rock Hard Joel Wood says, how likely as of now do you see Motor City Machine Guns joining WWE? I think they will. They will. Brandon says, any word on Brock Lesnar? The accusations were fairly damning, but it's been fairly quiet on that front. Lawsuits do not proceed quickly, and especially this one, which is paused as a result of some other things. But WWE and 2K went to great cost to remove him from the video game. Literally, Denise and I were at a 2K event and saw a build where he was in. They had to physically remove him from a lot of that game. It is not a cheap thing. You don't see him mentioned outside of an occasional ad-lib reference that he hasn't been in the plans.
The instructions are, I don't know if that's just another word for stipulation, or if Rollins is going to announce next week, there are no rules. You just can't touch me, that's all. I don't know. Or what Rollins is going to do, or who he's going to help. But I don't think Rollins' character is going to go into this match with the intention of helping anybody specifically. Something's going to happen in the match, much like we saw in 1997, where in the heat of the moment, Rollins is going to react, and that's going to play a big role in the finish of this thing. He's probably going to catch a stray one. Guarantee you. Rollins is going to eat a Claymore when Punk dives up. Drew's going to be doing the thing. He's coming for it. Punk dives out of the way, and referee Rollins eats a Claymore. And that's where you do all sorts of fun shit if you want to. Either way, I think Rollins is probably going to get inadvertently hit by both opponents, you know, in this match. And whatever happens in the finish, it's probably going to be, you know, a Rollins bump that hopefully he will recover from a little bit quicker than normal referees. And something in there with that whole deal is going to lead to the finish, and it's going to be Rollins. Rollins is probably going to be the person that the loser blames for the loss, is what I'm guessing. So I am curious if that's going to maybe take the heat away from from Punk and Drew. If Rollins screws up and costs Punk the match by accident, even though the two of them have beef, Rollins might not necessarily have meant to do that. So if he does, is Drew still going to be hell-bent and focused on his feud with Drew, or now is he moving his interest over to Rollins? I feel like the Drew and Punk issue
nice to see Braun Breaker being the one to go to SummerSlam to get a shot at the Intercontinental title. It's very apparent, even from Money in the Bank, when he didn't win. And that was my rationale going into Money in the Bank. He doesn't have to win there. It felt to me like a Sami Zayn win. And they were going to, drag this out to at least one more match at SummerSlam. Well, here we are now. We're 2 weeks out, less than 2 weeks out from SummerSlam. And now Braun is going to get his rematch one-on-one. It's not going to be a three-way or a four-way. There's no Sheamus. There's no Ludwig Kaiser. There's no Dragunov. So they're going to have another singles match at SummerSlam. They were saving the title change. The big stadium show. Yeah, it's like the people who will...
Last week, basically calling him trash. Fans bombarded him with a chant of "You suck, you suck." He smirked as
My favorite people in the media with it as well. Sure, it's to establish her, and they got to.
is what's clearest and dearest to him, the prestige and honor of this great sport and the world heavyweight championship. Gunther says they sent him to the ring first, not Priest, because Priest didn't live up to that title. This cute little sob story about fighting from the streets doesn't cover up that Damian Priest is a pretender and a wannabe. Gunther said a saying in German, and then he translated it to English. Show me your friends, and I show you who you are. He said he judges all of them as street trash. He invited Damian Priest to take the weight of disappointment off of his shoulders and hand over the championship. He says he can get back to the trailer park when he does that. Priest made his way to the ring. Priest entered the ring and pretended like he was going to say something to Gunther, and then he tossed the mic over his shoulder, and they started brawling in the middle of the ring. They brawled, referees are out there trying to separate them. More security came out and pulled these guys apart. There was a chant in the crowd of "Let them fight, let them fight." Priest broke free and then started to pick away at Gunther. Priest began attacking the security guys. In the process, he tossed one over the top rope onto a crowd of others and Gunther below. Priest then attacked Gunther on ringside. They were pulled apart again, and Priest broke free. He tried to fight free and charged at Gunther, and we go to a commercial break. And Monday Night Raw gets started off in relatively hot fashion. So, after the commercial break, we resume the show, and Jackie Redmond is backstage. When Gunther and Priest start brawling behind her in the parking garage, they were separated by Adam Pearce.
Because I'm like, well, even if nobody cares, I feel like it'd be hypocritical if I didn't pull back the curtain.
Wasn't that one of like the most popular podcasts
It
we've done?
was. I really.
Melissa and I just watched The Rock.
Jey Uso does not strike me as the kind of person that I would be afraid about, starting a war with. He goes around every week, big smile on his face. He wears the goofy glasses. He goes to eat. He seems like a fun-loving guy. Are we really that worried about Jey Uso? I don't think so. Oh, hell. The Arcade Man, holy shit, $50 super chat. Has to sabotage.
You guys are going to fight in SummerSlam, and I'm going to make sure that everything happens according to plan. Because Seth Rollins is going to be the special guest referee. It's one of those things where you can sort of predict what's happening. It's all dependent on who was cleared and who wasn't. And I mean, as of like a month ago, none of these guys were cleared. They were all battling injuries. So this is great to see. Because this is a big match. If this main event's SummerSlam, I would be completely fine. Don't think it will, but if it did, I'd be completely fine. And I want to see what the dude King Troy I want to see what kind of referee gear Seth Rollins has this SummerSlam. It ain't gonna be
No,
some.
no.
Oh, it ain't gonna be some normal shirt. Look at you over there. What are you wearing? Wool?
Son, I don't want to be distracted by Seth's outfit during the match. He's a referee. Bro, I'm looking forward to this match with Drew and CM Punk. I want to see the match. I don't want to be distracted by the referee's clothes.
Anyway, what do you think about the segment?
I didn't even want a special guest referee in certain situations because
Never get them though.
bro, I feel like man, I just really wanted to see I just wanted to see this match between Drew and CM Punk. I didn't want none of this extra stuff.
Lucky for you, you're gonna get to see it like 3 or 4 times, Denise, assuming everybody stays healthy. But
I don't know. Now
I'm excited for it. This is such a big time match. To be the title, I think that having Seth involved does work. But
what are you gonna do if Seth comes out with a big giant ass outfit and the whole match we're seeing all of this flying around and shit? What are you gonna do, Sean? What are you
You'll
gonna
laugh.
do? No, it's gonna be stupid. No.
it's great.
I just hope it's not all foo-foo and big and
Foo-foo.
the whole time I'm just watching Seth Rollins' outfit.
Mr. Costa says let's have the movie shorts located.
Okay, if you just the booty shorts with the bedazzlement,
Yeah,
fine.
that's what
No,
Will,
but that's distracting too.
Chisholm said. His ass cheeks are gonna be hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna come out with some big like stripes. Remember those big red boots? But instead maybe the black white stripes on the boots.
He said that he could wrestle a match. I in Detroit got invited to the StockX headquarters, and I got to try a pair of them on. If he can wrestle with them, I would love to see him wrestle. I don't think it's possible. That's unreal. They are so ridiculous to walk.
Be surprised. I mean, look at this Lady Gaga wear.
She's wrestling though.
Yeah, but she's walking. But this is where like these giant heels
Walking
really
and wrestling
big.
aren't the same. You got to
Bro,
bump.
sometimes you just be walking and your ankle goes through.
Exactly. But I mean,
But
you
she's
gotta,
walking with like big giant heels like this. You know,
she
like
can't bump and tease with those heels. She's not gonna fall flat on her back and
yeah,
turn
but
around.
the boots don't have heels. The boots don't have heels. They're just heavy.
They might as well. Like they're so massive. You can't really.
Technically, wouldn't they count as a weapon if you wrestle with those?
I don't know, they're kind of rubbery or soft.
Yeah, but you take the boots and things like that.
No, it wouldn't hurt any more than a regular boot. Somebody says, "Well, this is an odd show. I don't get why Drew doesn't beat up Adam after all this. He should at some point. Drew should just whip Adam Pearce's ass. Why is Adam Pearce constantly drinking on the job? He's all the time saying, "I need a drink." I'm like,
You need to drink, bro. He's stressed out.
Seth's gonna read his referee rules next week, by the way. Final Testament defeated Xavier Woods, Victor Tozawa, and Otis. So next week we get Woods versus Cross. Cross ends up winning. This is a really, really good match. We don't get to see this type of stuff enough out of the Final Testament, in my opinion, considering they are a trio and they are a unit and all that. Now, considering Tozawa was involved in this, I thought he was going to take the pin. Happy birthday to him, by the way. But Cross pins Xavier. I thought it was going to go another way, but I loved the match. I thought they did great in the ring.
Skip me for this one.
Okay. 8775 says, what's the end game for Cross and Woods? I would hope that it's some sort of 2-day reunion in some capacity, but I haven't heard anything that indicates that's going to happen. From what I understand, maybe it's just been very forthright and honest about the status of the fans. But
Sorry. I just
go ahead and skip me.
okay, just really quickly, I think Xavier Woods. Oh, I was thinking Otis. Oh wow, Otis and Akira. You say it really fast. So Xavier Woods, Otis, and Akira, I thought they were really great in this match. They were a lot of fun. I was happy to see them. I haven't seen Otis wrestle in the longest time, so I was very excited to see him wrestle.
Sure. That would be kind of fun. Strike fun. But yeah, I love Final Testament. New Day match. I thought that was very good. However, Chad Gable comes out. He offers Otis, Zawa, and Maxine a spot back in the Alpha Academy. They all decline. Now, again, I think the ship sailed on the white hot Otis turn. I mean, like, people are into him and stuff, but like they could have really had something had he whipped Chad Gable's ass. And after he whipped Chad Gable's ass, they could have done the Wyatt family stuff that night. And then you maybe see that sensitive Otis where he's like, I was sick of it and I hate that, but I don't feel great that I did that, knowing what happened to him later. But instead, they just kind of do it. They shoved him down and all that stuff. There wasn't much to it. I'm just
losing to the Final Testament. Let's add that part too.
yeah, sure.
They shouldn't be losing to the Final Testament.
Meanwhile, Wyatt and family music hits. Uncle Howdy shows up in the ring, and Uncle Howdy hits Chad Gable with one of the filthiest goddamn Sister Abigails you are ever going to see. Chad Gable absolutely ate the map on this. This was just a naughty sell on
Man.
this app. Jesus Christ, you could not have possibly put that over any more than what Chad Gable.
And the crowd, man, their reaction was insane. That too. It's like if everybody just at the same time had the that type of reaction. It was very cool to see, and the impact of that was really great.
I just thought this was really good. It got good buzz as well. Great job. Great job.
This has probably been the best thing. The thing they did last week sort of got like some mixed reviews. I feel this week everything that they did was effective. It didn't feel silly. It felt like a big deal. With one move, and it was a big deal.
Denise, right now, Liv Morgan is a massive favorite at Bet Online AG at SummerSlam. If you were a betting man, would you say that Liv Morgan will lead SummerSlam with Dominic Mysterio? If you were making this Bet Online AG,
Well, if I was a man, yeah, for sure I'd be voting for Liv Morgan. He said if I was a better man, put my vote on Liv Morgan.
Bet Online has been trusted for 25 years.
I have a feeling that the feud can continue. There's any one of the feud can continue.
Whether you're a man or a woman or whatever the hell it was that Denise was trying to do. They have the fastest payouts, MLB, UFC, boxing, the Olympics, F1, tennis, PGA, all that stuff. They got the most popular games compared to competitors on their site as well. They're trusted by millions. They have a great guide rewards program. The payouts come in minutes with a safe and secure environment. They are a trusted platform. Check them out. Online. Right now they have Cody Rhodes with a gigantic thing. Cody Rhodes is more than twice as much of a favorite than anybody else in the show. LA Knight is favored to win the US title. Gunther favored to win the world title. Nia Jax slightly favored to win the world title, as Denise said. So if Denise is a betting man, she is on Bet Online AG's side there. I can't believe you said what you just said, Denise. I can't believe you did it. Royce, I can't believe you thought that was a thing.
That's my man boy. What are you talking about? That's my man boy.
Go sign
Dominic.
a couple of beers.
Dominic and Rhea and Judge Day are all backstage. Eventually, Liv pulls Dom away and is caught by Finn Balor. Backstage, Carlito spills the beans to Rhea, and Rhea says, "No, we're going out." They go out to the ring, and Liv will not join them. She's standing up at the concourse, and she says, gorgeous men like Dominic don't want women to look like me. They want women to look like me. She turned around, and a video of it, let's see, how many marks do you think it had so far?
Based on the shorts Liv Morgan was wearing, I'm gonna say a lot.
6
That's when he made her cry. It's 700. Didn't hear what he said. So I'll be waiting on some challenge next week or something. But I don't think there's really room to have these guys have a SummerSlam match unless they want to do a kickoff match or something. With Pete Dunne and Bronson Reed at SummerSlam, I guess they could. Otherwise, yes, probably none of them. And then we're backstage again with Judgment Day, and now they're talking about Rhea's back. There's just the leaders of Priest is currently occupied, and they're talking about the Jake so beat down. We had it, but then Sammy found us and started kicking our asses. And then
So it is official. Seth Rollins will be the special guest referee for CM Punk and Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. Of course, you guys heard it here first 3 weeks ago. Even before Money in the Bank, when I told you that Seth Rollins was penciled in to be the special guest referee at SummerSlam. And so it is written. So it shall be told. It is now official. Rollins is the referee. That adds a lot more intrigue to this match, is what it does. Now, does the match need Rollins in it? No. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre is the best built match. I mean, if you want to say Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa just because of the history there, with the whole bloodline story, but this is certainly one of, if not the best built match in all of WWE. Ever since the beginning of the year. From the moment that he got hurt at the Royal Rumble, McIntyre came out on the very next Raw and said, I prayed for this, and it happened. And ever since then, he's been a master troll. And Punk has screwed him out of the World Heavyweight Championship now 3 different times. He did it at WrestleMania, he did it at Clash of the Castle, and he did it at Money in the Bank. So it has all built to this moment. This is the boiling point. There's nothing more that can be done between these 2 men other than have that first match. Finally, we're going to get it at SummerSlam. It doesn't need Seth Rollins. It doesn't need a stipulation. It doesn't need a championship. What I tried to tell some of you people going into Money in the Bank, the fact that McIntyre lost and is cashing, they do not need the title. It doesn't need anything else. But adding Seth Rollins in there does make things more intriguing because he doesn't like either one of these guys, and neither of them like him. The question becomes, how is he going to call this match? What kind of a referee is he going to be? You would think he doesn't like either one of these guys, so he would just call it right down the middle. That's what people said about Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam in 1997. Even though he had beef with Bret Hart, he didn't have any issues with The Undertaker. He did coming out of the match. But for the most part, he called that match right down the middle. And here we are again all these many years later going into SummerSlam. And it could very well be the same situation. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they did a very similar finish. Of course, the only difference is that we're not going to have somebody get their brains bashed in with a steel chair and head. Which I have to tell you, the chair shot that Shawn Michaels gave The Undertaker at SummerSlam in 97 was fucking brutal. I mean, he fucking laid that chair shot in. We're not going to get that this year. But I do wonder if we're going to get a similar finish out of this match. The other thing I said last week, and I think I may have said it on TNT, but they might want Rollins in this match for another reason. CM Punk has not wrestled since the Royal Rumble. Prior to the Royal Rumble, he had only had maybe a couple of house show matches. I think they put him in there with Dominic Mysterio. You'd have to go all the way back before that to Wembley Stadium when he wrestled Samoa Joe. Punk has not had a lot of ring time since Wembley, which was almost a year now. Now he's coming off of this injury. He's been out of action. This will be his first match back. It could be calculation. Part of the calculation here could just be the fact that, hey, there might be some ring. Know what Punk is going to look like. This is a big match. It's a big stage. If we have Rollins there, the focus is less on Punk and how does he look, and more on Rollins. What's he gonna do? Right? He's the wild card of this now.
And then Finn and Jay, Jay and Sammy beat the tag team champions in a non-title match. Tony says the main event was good at least, as Jay is tag champion with Sammy, or he goes after Braun for the IC. So we'll talk about Braun after. But if Braun beats Sammy for the IC title, why in the hell would they not get a tag title shot? Because they just beat the tag champion. Good match. You know it's going to be a good match. Why wouldn't they get a tag match?
I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe we don't know that for sure. Maybe they will next week or the week after that.
Which they get a match.
All right. Well, the match itself. Sorry, I thought you were teaming up for this part. The match itself, I thought, was every tag team match that I was gonna say this. I feel like I have seen a zillion Finn Balor tag team matches at this point that they're all sort of blending in and becoming the exact same thing. But I'm not gonna take away from this match. So this was an entertaining matchup. I thought they did a good job. The Finn Balor, I'm sorry, the Sami Zayn, Jey Uso entrance that they did at the very beginning. I mean, I think that just hypes people up. People
Dominic, what do you think? For the Northern Lights.
Business. So for a variety of reasons, I think McIntyre should be winning that first match. I think he will. Wait until next week to do predictions, but I thought the way they set this up, look, they're very fortunate. They had Rhea Ripley and Punk come back in time for SummerSlam. That's two huge names, two of the biggest names on the entire show, in the entire company. And they get them back with days to spare before their second big show. So they're very fortunate. Now they just have to stay home. Rhea, again, she should be cleared if she's not already by next week. That's why she's not wrestling at all between now and SummerSlam. So she should be back in action. But with Punk, it's a real question. I don't know. How was he? 45, 46? He's a lot older. He's been injury prone the last.
Not napkins. Maybe like a piece of paper or something, but not napkins. And then even then, like the air conditioning in a venue like that is very hard to predict. But after this match, Braun Breaker comes out, spears Sami Zayn. They're doing good about leading him in and out of this and then leading him as a lasting image. He is going to be a top guy for a very, very long time. So now I got a lot of questions. Not questions necessarily. Jay ran him off. I think Braun Breaker's beating Sami Zayn. What I would like to see Sami Zayn and Jey Uso challenge the tag titles. Don't know if they'll win them. But I'm also like, what's Jey doing from a singles perspective? Like, he ain't gonna win the world title right now. Maybe he could challenge Gunther for it down the line, but he's also not gonna win the IC title. But he could challenge Braun Breaker for it. That could be interesting. Or he could be the tag division with Sami. But also that does seem like a little bit of a step back for Jay. He just got out of the tag team a while back with his brother.
So it feels like the Billy spots right now are being a good challenger to any of the champions. But that's honestly what you were saying was really what I was thinking. Okay, I'd like to see him against Luther. I'd like to see him against Braun Breaker. I could see them being a challenger for both of them, a first challenger for either one of them. And that's kind of the only direction that I'm seeing right now until he gets back involved with the bloodline story, which I'm assuming is going to happen, right? He's going to get back involved somehow.
I feel like you gotta make a trade in that sense. But worth remembering, Roman's a free agent. Roman is
Yeah, I
not
forgot about
anchored to a brand. So there's a lot of things to talk about here. Denise, tell the people what you got going on.
Shit, I thought we still had more to talk about. Like, we need back, I'm ready. I'm like, oh, there's still more. All right, well, youtube.com/TVSouthSay, guys. I'm posting
fantastic shape. He looks in better shape now than he did when he came back to the WWE in November of last year. He says he's going to get his pound of flesh now that he's 100% medically clear. He pulled Drew McIntyre to the ring. Drew's music played. He walked out as Punk grabbed his fist with tape. He was ready to fight right then and there with CM Punk. Drew had a microphone in his hand and he stared him down from the aisleway. He did not get close to the ring. Drew says he's waited so long for this moment. He said nothing will stop him from getting into the ring to tear him apart, except the fact that I don't want to. Punk said, well, I do. Punk was not here for words. He was here to fight. He jumped out of the ring, and as soon as he jumped out of the ring and ran up the aisle, there were officials waiting to jump in between these guys. Drew said their match is too big for Green Bay. Drew says when he gets emotional, he turns to family to calm himself down. And at that point, he pulls out CM Punk's bracelet that he's still in possession of. The bracelet that he made fun of, that has the names of AJ and Larry on it. He pulled that out of his pocket, which only enraged CM Punk even more. Adam Pearce walked out and said, Jesus Christ, you'll be back in 10 minutes and you're already starting fucking problems. I left my ass off. Adam Pearce is so fucking good, man. He walked out and said, Drew is officially reinstated. Punk is officially medically cleared. So I'm making it official. It is now set for SummerSlam. McIntyre, Punk for SummerSlam. He says if they touch each other before then, the match is off and both men are suspended indefinitely. He said the chaos has to stop. He says he has a referee problem, but he has a referee problem no longer. And at that same moment, Seth Rollins' music played, and he walks out, dances out.
Alright. Let me figure it out. That is that. Pardon me. I just sneezed. Alright.
And just is not going to be part of this. So Gable and the Creeds, they're putting the boots to Otis. Creeds then posted Otis' shoulder first. They were about to use steel chairs, but they stopped when they heard the music of the Wyatt Six. Lights went down. We heard the one single piano key. That's their music. Gable standing in the ring by himself. Creeds are outside the ring, standing there armed with chairs. Four of the Wyatt Six members, you can see them in the shadows, emerge from the aisleway. In the ring, though, waiting for Chad Gable when he turned around was Uncle Howie. Oh, Dallas, full get up. He had the mask, he had the dreads, and he said, "There you are." And then he dropped it with Sister Abigail. That got a big reaction. Gable, he sold that Sister Abigail like that. And this is what Uncle Howdy looked like here tonight. This is our first look at Bo Dallas in the Uncle Howdy ring gear. What I was told his ring gear is definitely what's on here. Sleeveless shirt in lieu of the long trench coat that he had been wearing. You know, I figured he would wrestle, some matches anyway in the mask because this is a different mask. Really pay attention. This is not the same Uncle Howdy mask that we saw when he first debuted the character. That was a lot bigger. That was a lot more cumbersome. This one has a big hole in the mouth. So this looks to be more healthy wrestling.
Oh, I said it more fast.
When is he going to be wrestling?
Have that
Because and by the way, I think
we
this
have
is
to
a good
jump.
look right. And I'll tell you what, when
Currently
he
the
first
ring
showed me, it was dark. lacking in SummerSlam. They already have 7 matches. For Triple H, that's a full card. He doesn't like doing cards with that many matches on it. So usually it's 5, maybe 6. We've already got 7 matches for SummerSlam. We have 2 world title matches. We have 2 women's title matches. We have an intercontinental title match. We have a U.S. title match. And what's the other one? Oh, the Money McIntyre. So that's 7 matches. Are they going to add an 8th? And if so, is that going to be the match? If not, when is it going to be the match? SummerSlam would seem to be the place to do it. I would think they would want to do the Wyatt 6 entrance in Cleveland in that stadium, right? Their babyface faction. So I'm going to see if it's added as match number 8 to the show. But with 7 already, hit or miss. I can see that going either way. But SummerSlam would seem to be the right place to do that. We have Bronson Reed one-on-one with Pete Dunne. We never even got a match. Before the referee could call the bell, Sheamus emerged out of nowhere and put Pete Dunne down with a running knee strike. Sheamus then roughed up Bronson Reed a little bit. Sheamus got Dunne on the apron in the 10 beats. Then he removed his shirt. He set up the rope kick. Dunne rolled out of the ring though and avoided it. So Sheamus hit Reed with the kick instead, making Bronson Reed look like this thing like a total afterthought here. Now later on in the back, Jackie Redmond interviewed Sheamus. He said he knew Reed wanted to be the man who took down the Delta Warrior, but was still scratching his head over what his issue was. Why does he act like this? What's his problem? He said that they could go to the pub, they could have pints, they could sort things out, or they could get in the ring and find out who real for Triple H. That's another one. That I did not expect to make the SummerSlam. That's another match that they're heating up that you would think would be up against Taker. And most likely will end up being the Raw match probably inside the Judgment Day Clubhouse. Rhea Ripley asked Finn Balor. Because all the theatrics that she's got going on for herself, momentum, and she's a lot for this one. It just makes the overall feed that much better. It's amazing. It's amazing. You gotta pull it out for what it is, man. Yes, Liv is not, a fucking great professional wrestler. She's not gonna go out there and have matches like Rhea or Bianca or Becky or Charlotte or whoever, Bayley, right? She's not gonna go in there and have those types of matches. She's gotta work with what she's got. I mean, no other direction to go but give Liv Morgan the championship. The story in this case is so fucking good that the championship has taken second place, and that's better than how Liv Morgan's place is wrong. So she gets the benefit of not only breaking out with this character because, let's be honest, she's been stale for a very long time. And by what she's doing, it's made it even bigger, and the championship is gonna give her her flowers. I think she's played this role exceptionally. She's been so fucking good. So she broke down. Doug said
Well, I will end the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. I'm gonna end the video right here. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. This is Jacob Cass 2024. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.